What's up, everybody? 32 Icon here. Hope that you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. In good faith that I will continue bringing you great content. Oh, and I'm just another YouTube personality, so take what I say with a grain of salt and do your own research, okay? All right, so today I want to talk about taking multiple guns to the range. They can be fun, but what I found is that I have issues when I take more than 2 or 3 pistols to the range. And here's what I mean. So, you're packing up to go to the range, you're all excited, right? You got your guns or your rifles, you got your ammo, your safety glasses, your earbuds or your headset. You got your little cleaning supplies just in case. You got your little tools just in case something pops off and you have to readjust while you're there. So you got your targets. You got all this stuff together. Boop, put your little shoulder over your bag, go out to your car. We go into the range, I'm almost there, about to park, meet your friend, you get there, you put all your guns on the tray, right? You show all your friends, look, this is what I got this, we about to get it popping, all this good stuff, right? So you're super duper excited. But what I found after all of that is that I struggle shooting multiple guns at the range. And let me tell you why. First of all, trigger control. So if you've been watching my videos, you know that my trigger finger, I'm a lefty. So a lot of my shots are a little to the right? Because I have not mastered the grip and the trigger finger. Although I don't shoot a lot. Listen, I don't dry fire a lot. I used to when I first got started. I don't dry fire as nearly as much as I need to. And my shots are a little off to the right, but my groupings are good, right? I only shoot about once or twice a month. So my groupings are good, but I find the more that I continue switching guns that have different triggers, the more I struggle. So trigger control for me is a big issue because I haven't gotten used to the trigger because I shoot different guns, right? And you would think that I would shoot my EDC more since I'm carrying it. And I found that when I go to the range, I don't shoot my EDC. I shoot every other gun because I'm like, well, I have confidence in this pistol, so why shoot it again? And I never used to think that way. I used to always shoot my EDC and then I would shoot my other guns. But I guess as I'm getting older and I got other guns, I'm excited to shoot those guns and I've already shot my EDC and given it opportunity. So I tend to not go back to it. Although what I found is that after you shoot all those guns, you got to end with your EDC. You have to, because you're all over the place. And let's just say your EDC is on your hip, you go out, something happens, God forbid, and now you have to pull your EDC out. Well, you haven't been practicing it for quite some time. Well, I haven't been practicing it for quite some time. So I think that I'm going to focus on shooting the guns that I want to shoot and ending with my EDC. Okay? Next, I found that depending on the guns that you bring, the ergos are different. So again, that goes back into the trigger control, right? The ergos are different. The gun feels different. The sights are aligned different. So it's fun to shoot, but it ends up throwing off your shooting form, and it ends up throwing off the consistency in which you get rounds down range, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. Or maybe it's just me. This video is just me because I can't speak for everyone else. This is what I've noticed after taking multiple guns to the range. Also, consistency, right? That ties in with everything we're talking about. Consistency. It's hard to be consistent if you're shooting different guns with different calibers. I didn't even get into that. And the ergonomics feel different, right? So speaking of calibers, there's a video I did some time back. I think it's called 3 different calibers, where I was shooting the 9mm, the 357, and I think in a 45 caliber. And I was not used to shooting all 3 calibers back to back. In fact, I think the 357 was the first time I actually shot that caliber. So let me tell you what I did. I shoot the 357, right? And I was like, oh, well, let me see how it compares to the 9mm. So for those of you who have shot a 357 caliber, you know where this is going. So I'm shooting it, it's like boom, boom, right? I go to shoot the 9mm and it's like, and I'm laughing because my shots were all over the target because I didn't know at the time, again, I never shot the 357. I didn't realize that the transition from such a caliber to a smaller caliber would make it feel almost like a pellet gun. So my shots was like ping, 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 ping all over the place. It almost felt like a 22 caliber. And so going back to my point of different calibers is that if you're going to shoot all those different calibers at the range with the different ergonomics, with the different feel of the trigger, I mean, it's going to be a fun day, but when you go and look at the consistency in which you shot and then probably go pick up your EDC, I think you're going to be able to tell the difference. All right. So listen, it is fun. Don't get me wrong. It is fun. Bring all the guns to the range you want. But for me, I have to go back to ending the range day with my EDC and be cautious of which guns I bring to the shooting range and in the order in which I shoot them. So I definitely do not want to shoot my 357 and then boom, go down to my 9mm. I probably need to switch that up or figure something out because that was very interesting. So you guys let me know what you carry to the range. How many guns you carry to the range? Do you carry different calibers or not? The order in which you shoot, and do you have the same issue as I do when it comes to the trigger control when you're shooting multiple guns? And of course, being consistent with rounds down range. Let me know your thoughts. This will be interesting to read. And again, listen, thank you for watching. I hope you guys are treating one another with kindness, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks. Peace.